So, ladies, this is so exciting. Rhode Island is here, and I feel like we're having a twinning moment watching you guys.
We look alike.
Saying how much you look like. Have we gotten a DNA test yet?
We should. Well, she already found out she's related to her husband, so maybe we'll get another surprise.
My two favorite people on earth, we're all related. We're one big happy family.
You did share that. Can you explain what Dolores means by that you're related to your husband, for people that didn't watch?
Listen, it's not like we're not like super close.
Distant in Ireland.
Distant through an ancestry DNA thing. I have some Irish blood in me and McGraw blood in me.
Yeah, we'll learn more about it on the show.
Distant cousins too. We have to be something, Liz.
Yeah, we might. We have to be on that same side too, because you've got that. She's my mom.
Dolo, I'm so excited to see you on this show.
You're gonna love them so much. They're so real. They're not influenced by other housewives, other shows. They're not emulating anyone. They are truly themselves, and you're going to love that. They have a lot of spunk. They don't back down from nothing, and they gave it all. They let it all out. Like, a lot of people come on, they're guarded. They try to have airs about them or try to be someone else. Not these girls.
Were you kind of like a mentor to some of the women in the beginning of filming?
I was there for them. Mostly, I'm close with Liz. I'd be with Liz in real life any day of the week. But the other girls that I met, I wanted to tell them it's not always easy, but get through it because then there's this. There's the perks to it. There's the happy times. And it's a great experience. It's a great journey and a ride.
Did this. If she saw someone was like lagging clothes-wise, she would just send boxes of clothes. Dolores, without any wanting any accolades, without any of that, that is quintessentially Dolores, who she is at her core. So when we say like Mama Bear, those are the type of things she did. It wasn't so much in the, oh, watch out for this.
You really are the most generous.
Well, I want to be known as that, so I appreciate that.
Big news, Jersey is coming back and Dolores will be back officially. How did it feel to get the news?
Jersey.
Absolutely.
I came to Rhode Island, so you got to come to Jersey now.
How did it feel to receive that news and finally be able to share with
It
everyone?
was like a breath of fresh air to receive that news. Bittersweet, of course, because we're not all coming back together. There will be some change. But I embrace and welcome whoever comes, and I'm excited to meet whoever it is.
Have you made suggestions for casting?
Suggest friends, but we don't know.
And have you talked to Margaret?
I have. Margaret's doing really well. She's at peace with her decision. She has a lot of other things going on. So, yeah.
Good. And 3 engagements she has in her house right now.
Imagine.
How are we planning?
I'm like, I don't need a wedding planner. Then all of a sudden I go, I need help.
3.
I know, I need 3 weddings. So I hired a lady named Joanne Grigoldi. She's so nice. A doll, yeah.
I can't wait to see everybody's festivities to come in the family.
Me either.
So,
Amazing.
Well, you'll be at all of them.
so Liz, tell me what it was like for you filming a reality TV show. Was it totally different experience than anything you've done?
Absolutely. Surreal. It was surreal.
It was.
It still is. Yeah.
Do you have any regrets about anything? Were you too unfiltered? Do you wish you were more unfiltered?
I feel like if I had any regrets, it was trying to control things too much and maybe caring a little bit too much. You know, being green.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, those are my 2 regrets.
Well, I hate to tell you, I think that's part of your personality. Not the controlling part, but caring too much. You are a carer, you're a nurturer, and you know what? Don't ever change.
I don't think I could if I tried.
Who do you think stirred the pot the most this season?
Ooh.
We know who. Joanne. Joellen.
A little banana peel.
That's consistent for this season. Let's see what next season brings. But for now, we could confidently say Joellen.
Who had the hardest, most dramatic season?
Oh, the hardest season, I'd have to say Rulla.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, probably Rulla.
Ladies, you look so beautiful. I cannot
So do you.
to see more Jersey, more Rhode Island.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you guys to realize that Rhode Island reminds me so much of Jersey. And you're going to fall in love with Rhode Island. So many people never realized that it was so beautiful and it's so close to us. So, yeah. Rhode Island's going to be very happy with how we present. Yes, represent.
Thank you, ladies. Welcome, Rosie. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you, too.
So you have some experience doing what I'm doing.
I would much rather be here right now, if I'm being honest. I would much rather be behind the camera. I would even take his job and be behind I would love to do that.
So how is shooting as a Real Housewife different from hosting?
It's so different. So like right now you're asking me questions and I have no problem answering those questions. But now when I ask questions, I'm a horrible person. And so that's new to me.
Also, when she comes with like facts, the facts aren't necessarily always
Oh
true.
my gosh, no. You come with the facts and it's like why would you even bring these up? This doesn't matter. It's very interesting. It's a totally different world and it was a lot,
No news guidelines you have to follow for this.
No, you can say whatever you want, apparently.
She misses the ethical guidelines.
You have no idea how much I miss ethics and just saying the facts. I miss it so much.
Okay, well, tell me how this show is totally different than the other franchises we see on Bravo. What will Bravo fans get that's different?
We're a lot younger. I think we're starting out, most of us are in our 30s, early 40s, and I think that we're really showing you the beginning of our adult lives for a lot of us. We're also very raw and real. And, I mean, what else do you think? We're very real.
I think honestly, we haven't had a New England franchise, and New England has got a totally different vibe than it
does.
New England is different.
We're a little rough around the edges at times, and the accents really throw people for a loop. So, yeah.
Okay, who from this cast do you think kind of stirred the pot the most this season?
Well, we
Should we say it in
keep
unison?
saying, yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3,
Joellen.
But she admits that, so we don't really feel bad saying it.
Right, she knows that she is that person. She just doesn't care.
I did notice that in the first 2 episodes, she is a gossip girl. She has a lot of the inside info on the Rhode Island scene, it seems.
Yeah, I only had information about Joellen going into shooting. I knew Rosie,
Yeah.
and then all my other friends in Rhode Island off camera, they were all like, "Oh, we know about Joellen. Everybody knows about Joellen."
So she's well known. So did you two have each other's backs when things got kind of challenging between the group?
I would say so for the most part. You'll see that unfold, but
She would like me to defended her a little bit more abrasively, and I was new to the group and
Right.
not really down to be very vocal about a lot of things.
Right.
I did say to Ashley earlier, her eyes, most of the first 2 episodes, she was like,
In shock. Yeah. Just in shock, and I would be in shock too. That's why you have to understand too. I feel like they want to say, "Oh, she's asking questions because she has this ulterior motive." I was asking questions because I had no idea what was going on, and I was hearing these things, and I was like, "There's no way that's true. How could this be real?" But it was real,
who do you think has the most dramatic season?
Oh, that would probably be Rulla.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Rulla
a very
has-
tough year for her.
She's gonna go through a lot of it, but I think that starting with next season, if there is one, she'll probably, it can't get harder.
Right. No, I mean she had to rip the Band-Aid off. She had a lot going on this summer, and you'll have to wait and see.
And Ashley, describe the pivot from The Bachelor to Real Housewives. How different was the experience?
It's in a 180-degree pivot. It's just a lot more dramatic on this side. I know that we are famous on the Bachelor franchise for saying it's the most dramatic season ever. None of our most dramatic season ever's compared to this. Colton's fence jump, nothing. Nothing.
Although I had never watched The Bachelor before.
But the fence jump was pinnacle drama.
Big deal, the fence.
Well, even Ashley being a crier, I really didn't know because she doesn't cry in her daily life. When we're hanging out with her kids, rarely crying, So I was like, I need to go watch The Bachelor, and then I watched Bachelor in Paradise. I was like, oh my God, it all makes sense now,
I thought I was way funnier on Bachelor, which I have to say I am.
You have no idea the amount I laughed. Every time she cried, I started hysterically laughing. I don't know why. It's just so funny to watch her cry.
Because it's so sloppy on The Bachelor, but
Yeah.
here it's more of I just love my family, okay?
Yeah.
I think on The Bachelor you're younger too. So it's it's more dramatic when the stakes are not as high. You know what I mean?
Right. Like at the end of the day, I'm really grounded. Like I have my husband, I have my house, my career, my children, and I'm very happy and settled.
Yeah.
And whereas on The Bachelor, I was like fighting to get the life that I now have. So like everything is more in perspective when it comes to drama on this show.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love the lighthouse, you guys. This is hilarious.
I love that we have a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Perfect for the theme. Enjoy tonight. You both look beautiful.
Emily, you're so sweet.
I watched the first 2 episodes. So good. I think fans are really going to love this. Were you all fans of any of the franchises before joining the show? Joellen?
You know, I didn't watch The Housewives. I loved Below Deck. I love it. Like Chef Ben, Kate, I loved Below Deck. I never watched The Housewives, so this is new to me. Whole new world.
I was an OG, like New Jersey, New York, and Orange County, but I like dropped off my TV watching era for a little bit, so now I'm like trying to get back into it. I'm like trying to watch like Beverly Hills, the latest season, just to like get up to date. I feel like they're gonna ask me.
I just started Salt Lake. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Have you guys met any of the other ladies on any of the franchises? Do you know them?
The Ultimate Girls Trip. So we met a bunch of the, yeah.
Rhode Island will be there. We'll be
We
there.
made an imprint for sure.
Some of us more than others. Kelsey was great.
So are
We
you.
were well behaved. Shockingly.
We stayed out.
Who wasn't?
Oh, you're gonna have to watch. I would love to tell you. I think you can. I would guess that you can figure it out on your own.
From the first episode, yeah.
Can you describe for fans, how is this franchise going to be different than the other ones that we all know and love?
So I think with this franchise, we bring in, it's still similar to older franchises, especially New York, New Jersey, but there's so much humor. There's some new blood. Some people are, Kelsey's younger. Liz is a little bit older. We have a little bit of everything that caters to everybody. And we've been friends for so long, most of us, that these connections are real. They're real, genuine friendships.
You don't have a bunch of like random girls together trying to make a show. We all genuinely have connections, and that's not something that you get from like Beverly Hills, because people move there. No one moves to Rhode Island. We just stay there and we never leave. So it's like we have all those like long history of connections. Her and I, we are Eskimo sisters.
Yeah. We've known each other for 20-something years.
No, we have. Sorry, is this live?
We'll beep it.
Oh God. Yeah, we have connections.
Eskimo sisters. I don't think you guys shared that with us yet. I love that. That's exciting.
In the preview.
Maybe. Okay. I didn't see that. Kelsey, you talk about your relationship. It's a little bit unorthodox. Your boyfriend lives somewhere else half the year, and you also are seeing someone else. Are you ready for the public to kind of have opinions on this?
You know, it's funny because I feel like a lot of relationships are like that, just nobody knows about it. They find out last minute, or they find out like, oh, months later, years later, my husband cheated on me. I knew everything that was in front of me, so nothing was like new. Like there were rules, there were regulations, there were things that I already had under control. So for me, it was easy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Is there anyone in your personal life that didn't know about this setup that you were like, oh, they're going to find out?
No, everyone, my parents knew, everyone, yeah.
Are you guys still together?
You'll have to find out. Yeah.
Joanne, so you guys are close, but your loyalty kind of comes into question early on with Kelsey. How did you guys navigate that in the rest of the season? Were there any bumps and bruises?
There really was never a bumper bruise with Kelsey and me. We've had each other's back. She and I have known each other for, like I said, 20 years. We trust one another, and we're there for one another. So maybe it may look certain ways, but was there any
That
issues?
was a quick little hiccup. Yeah, nothing serious.
No.
Thank you, ladies. Enjoy. You look gorgeous,
so
by the way. These looks are amazing.
We have Swan Lake and the
Black Swan and the, which is usually opposite,
Yeah, it's usually
but
the opposite.
you know.
We're doing different roles today.
You both look so gorgeous. Are you excited? People are going to finally see the Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
We are like so excited because we love Rhode Island so much. So I feel like the whole world is going to finally know we're from Rhode Island, not Long Island. You know?
God, yes, there is a big difference. We're very excited. We've worked so hard for this season to put our blood, sweat, and tears into it, and we really want everyone to know a little bit more about us and really put our state on the map where it should be.
So how is this show different from other franchises in the Bravo universe?
I feel like we have a younger demographic, you know, when we look at the traditional Bravo Housewives, we have a younger demographic overall as a group. I feel like everybody was very raw compared to what we've seen in the past. And so I feel like it'll give a little twist to Housewives. And we all look alike.
You guys do all look, yes.
Not in real life.
Well, I'm like a Bravo girl, so for me, I'm used to deciphering my housewives, you know, but I think maybe like if there's new viewers, they might be like, wait, you just, I don't know. There's no blonde. Is there a blonde? I don't think so.
I think I'm blonde.
You're like blonde.
I'm bronze, yeah. I think I'm like probably the lightest out of everyone, to be honest with you. So hopefully I stand out.
Yeah, you're a little lighter. Your eyes,
Yeah, no,
You will start to stand out once people start watching the show. I watched the first 2 episodes. Rulla, we don't get to see you that much in the first 2 episodes, but the women do discuss your marriage. How did that evolve the rest of the season?
I guess you'll have to tune in and see. There's a lot that will transpire, and I think the truth will surface. I think folks will find that a lot might have been twisted or sensationalized, and there is some truth behind what took place. But I'm just hoping that people do really dig deep and sympathize with everything I truly went through.
Was it hard for you to go through that and kind of have those rumors spreading?
It was very difficult, and honestly, a lot of it I was living in real time, and I didn't realize the degree to which the group was talking about me and what was actually circulating. And I kept that behind the scenes, but I broke down a lot throughout the season. It was a very difficult time in my life.
Who was there to support you through it all? Like, who are you guys most bonded with?
I would say definitely Alicia and Dolores.
I appreciate that because I feel like I did have her back. And I relate to her because so many women go through this, and when you have children, like I think that we all have to like recognize that and be like, she has to do what she has to do as a woman, you know, and not turn our backs on her when she's having a rough time. We all have them, you know? So
That's what good housewives do. They support each other.
until it gets really toxic, I'm gonna be like, okay, we gotta stop it. But you know, for the most part.
Thank you, ladies.